Yo, what up? Good morning, Monday. Ooh, baby, Monday, September 8th, 2025. Look at that. Another beautiful day to have a beautiful day. I got my co-host in the house. Tyler, good morning. How you doing today?
I'm good. What a fast start. This morning has already been off to. A flurry of news has come in since I've been awake. And it's just clear. Everyone's back to the desk. Summer's over. Get back to your desk, lock in. It's time to move.
Chop, motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you're not the only dad that was euphoric last week about having their kids, you know. Like, if that's how you felt, I mean, the rest of America is feeling the same. You know what I mean? And I like that this year, Labor Day usually sometimes is this past weekend. Like, it depends. It's the first Monday, right? This time it was like September 1st. Was like, we gotta wait with it right away. It's like, all right, September 1st, Labor Day, get it out of the way on day one of the month. Everybody get the fuck back to work. I mean, even here, you know, people don't work in August. You know, this is not, you can't get shit done in August. This time I had a little leak this morning in one of the pipes. Got the call down. I got an answer in 5 minutes. This is like so not normal. I was like, shocking. So people are back, Tyler, finally, and it's looking like it's gonna be good. And you know, I told you about this person we met for the DATS, which by the way wants to come on the show. And he actually messaged me last week. He's like, "Yo, I think September's gonna be good." And I was like, "Okay, let's go." Yeah, he wasn't sure either, but he was like, "We'll see once September starts, the appetite for DATS." And he's like, he messaged us. He's like, "I think we'll have a good month." So we're looking good. I mean, Corn Moon. Did you see the blood moon yesterday? Did you check it out?
I didn't actually see it, but I did see that that we are higher.
You definitely saw the effect.
Higher after the corn moon, like we predicted.
I mean, I didn't get to see it either. I should have. I was like on my couch, just like lazy. But look how nice it is. Like, this thing is pretty cool. I saw some crazy pictures. Yeah, check this out. Total lunar eclipse. I mean, dude,
wow.
Imagine fading this.
Looks good.
Imagine fading this. It's literally like Bitcoin colored. You know what I mean?
The blood of the bears.
Well, listen, like we said before coming on, we're not gonna do a dunking today because it's day one. We're not gonna jinx it, but let's keep the energies high. It's Corn Moon. I told you my birthday bottom. We're gonna keep that energy going because that's what we need. Anyways, today on the show, we'll do some markets. I think Mando should be here today, but anyways, we'll do some topics. Like Tyler said, there's a lot of headlines again, so we'll break it all down for y'all so that you guys don't have to get lost on the timeline. So we'll tell you guys exactly what went down over the weekend and what's going on today. We'll have a little chit chat about them. YEET giveaway, yeet.com/Degenz live. You'll be able to win. Oh, the code is early to SOL 10K. Oh, okay, Charlie.
Okay. It was 500 last week.
He went from like 250 to 500 to 10K SOL. Listen, this is the kind of mood boy math that we need. So 10,000 SOL. So SOL 10K is the code today. If you want to be able to participate, you know what to do. You got to get on the kick. Yeah, buoy bullish or go home. I like that. And then last but not least, this show is powered by WalletConnect. WalletConnect is the connectivity network shaping the future of on-chain UX. If you're connected to Web3 app, you've seen WalletConnect. That blue logo, it's everywhere. An icon of trust in crypto is recognizable as crypto at checkout. Want to learn more? Follow WalletConnect on X and Telegram to stay ahead of what's next. But also, Kraken Pro. With Kraken Pro, you get full control over your layout. Drag and drop any module, customize it all. It's clean, it's smooth, and built for real traders. If you trade crypto, check out pro.kraken.com. Pro.kraken.com. Trade without trade-offs. Tyler, let's break those headlines down.
For daily NFT and crypto analysis. Tyler T on FOMO hour calls the kids can't miss.
Ready to bash the bears. Yeah, folks, crypto majors are green here this morning. We've got Bitcoin up close to 1%, 112, 150. We've got ETH up 0.5%, 43.30. SOL leading the way. SOL up 5%, 214. This comes as the dollar is down, basically at yearly lows now. Gold, also at new all-time highs. Stocks grinding up as well. So it seems like the dollar going down is perhaps driving this move. In other headlines, ETFs actually had a very bad Friday. $444 million net outflows on Friday. One of the biggest outflow days they've ever had in their existence. In more positive news, Robinhood joined the S&P 500 on Friday. That stock's up over 10% here this morning. Strategy, though, was left out of that index. The Senate Banking Committee finalized an updated market structure bill draft that's targeting late September for consideration. And then the SEC and CFTC are now weighing 24/7 financial markets to align with crypto's round-the-clock trading. We also saw breaking news this morning. The Nasdaq is officially proposing to have tokenized stock trading alongside traditional stock trading. So that was a big one out of the Nasdaq. In corporate treasury news, there was so much corporate treasury news. Forward Industries announced $1.65 billion for a Solana treasury co. This is the one that we knew about from Galaxy Jump and Multicoin. Now we know the company tied to it. $1.65 billion. That's going to be a big one. Tom Lee's Bitmine now holds 2.069 million ETH along with $266 million in cash. So they have $9.2 billion in assets. And the biggest announcement, a $20 million strategic investment in a WLD treasury co. That treasury co Octo is up 20x on the stock today. Trading like a meme coin. It is up 2,000%, folks. So the market likes that strategic investment. We had Sailor Strategy buy another 1,955 Bitcoin, about $217 million worth. Sharplane Gaming SBET is exploring staking on Linea. And then Trump Media bought $105 million in CRO tokens from crypto.com. And token and protocol news, Pump Fund gave out $12 million in creator fees over the past weeks. That the creator fee spigot is fully on, folks. Hyperliquid, new all-time highs this morning after talk of their USDH stablecoin and some debate between Paxos, Frax, and Agora on who is going to win that auction. And then Athena announced a $530 million StablecoinX investment. Rounding this out, meme coin leaders are green on the day. Most are up 5 to 10, 15%. I think Pingu and SPX leading the way. That Cards token up another 30%. It hit new all-time highs this weekend as the Pokemon meta continues. In NFTs, ETH NFT leaders were mixed. Punks are holding at 48.9. Pudgy's at 10.25. Bored Apes at 9 ETH. A new Punk strategy token from Renatic came out this weekend. They've already accumulated around 40 ETH in fees after reaching just a $2.5 million market cap. This is interesting because once they get to enough to buy a floor Punk, they're going to do it. And then they're going to list that Punk for 1.2x the floor. If it sells, they're going to take the proceeds, buy and burn the Punk strategy token, so on and so forth. So we'll see if they're able to do that. And that's our roundup.
Oh my God. That's that roundup alone. Like there was a lot, made my head spin. There's like, let's start with our majors because it's the beginning of the week. And so let's go there. So I'm on the timeline. All right. So looks like our lines, same lines. We drew those little lines, Oh, wait, what? That's the wrong. That's definitely not the right screen. What did I do wrong? Hold on. There you go. Is that okay? Good. So same lines. We haven't moved, Tyler. We're just, we've been chopping in between that 108 to 112 for a minute. Let's hope this is our 30-minute fake out, but we are past the 30-minute mark now. So hopefully we stay about Bitcoin at 112. I like the coin.
I like it as well. It's looking like tentative. We want to see a little bit higher. The more the technical traders I know are looking for 113.
Okay.
Breaking past 113 with more volume.
Yeah, here.
Sustainability. Yeah. We keep getting rejected off that. But if you pull up the dollar chart, the DXY, I mean, it's pretty clear what's happening.
DXY, there you go. Oh, it's nasty.
Yeah, it's basically down only this year, right? Like there's been some peaks and troughs, but the trend is pretty clear. It is effectively at yearly lows. It's down over 10% on the year.
This is a nasty chart, dude.
If your asset isn't up more than 10% year to date, you've lost. Like your dollar is worth 10% less. So 10% is just the breakthrough. And that's like Bitcoin's only up 19% this year. And of course we had the huge run on the Trump election win, right? But we're now 8 full months into the year. Bitcoin's up 20%. It's barely outpacing the dollar losses.
Yeah.
So my interpretation of that is there's room to run.
I mean, look at the weekly on Bitcoin. Like, why are people bearish?
This we closed the last week green, which broke a 3-week red stretch, right?
Yeah.
So folks are happy to see that. But I mean, yeah, weekly looks fine.
Like we dumped exactly 14% from top.
So many people are just so locked into the traditional 4-year cycles, the history of September being a bad month, all this.
But yeah, because if you're locked into 4-year cycle, then you shouldn't be bearish here. But yeah, I know about September seasonality. The story of the week, though, and look at these lines. I have not moved them. I have not moved our wedge, Tyler. And it just tested it right there, top of the range.
Dare I say the most important ascending wedge in crypto right here.
Yeah, I'll abide to that. I like that. I like that narrative.
So this is Solana. It looks like it wants to break out, right? And I think 220 is the key level. It matches just up with your lines, right? So if you break 220, it's clear skies. And if a new $1.65 billion DAT backed by multi-coin and jump trading and Galaxy Digital can't push it through that, then I think it's probably going to be a tough rest of the year.
And it looks like this DAT FUD was overblown, no?
That's the other takeaway. So I follow Shardy B. They're a good quant. Yeah. They invested in, I'm saying this, I actually don't know if this is a girl or
no, that's not a Shardy.
A guy or a girl. But Shardy is, they have the docs. They're invested in this company, and they're saying that they may purchase some of the SOL via locked tokens at a discount, but not from multi-coin Galaxy or Digital if they get the right price. This is very different from accepting in-kind locked tokens for equity like Sharp Technology did. So there may be a bit of that, but that's not the core model. So I think some of the FUD was probably overgeneralized for how these Solana DATs were going to come in and just buy locked SOL. Like there's more to this.
This is crazy,
so,
right?
Let's do the market cap math. So SOL is at 116 billion. Bitcoin's at 2.2 trillion.
SOL's FDV 130.
Okay, so ETH is 4 times bigger. So this is the equivalent of $5 billion in ETH buying, which is basically what SBET and Bitmine came in and did, and we saw what that did for ETH, right? 2,500 to 4,800.
I mean, I don't think targeting an all-time high for SOL is stupid. I like that line that we have even more. We talked about it a lot, you and I, actually. Right?
I like SOL all-time high.
Well, see, it caught up.
Oh, okay, what do we got?
50%? 50-50. Yeah.
Feels right. If we get this, there's still speculation there's another DAT coming, another $1 billion DAT.
Wow.
Folks, if folks are listening to the show and don't know DAT, it's digital asset treasury. So the treasury a company that holds crypto assets is one of its primary business models. So we think another $1 billion one is coming. If that happens, if a second one is confirmed, I mean, I think an all-time high is all but locked in. Like we're talking a 40% move.
It's a much cleaner all-time high than like the president launching a meme coin and then like a whole PvP season, right? It's like an all-time high made with like actual fundamentals like Ethereum's. And I feel like the market's matured a bit. Now I say that, but that could change in a week, right? Like meme coin season come back and, it's full like, craziness. But like you have like the revenue meta in full place, hyper liquid making new highs, pump fund, best token of the last 15 days because of fundamentals. And now Solana becoming a little more mature in that sense with the DATs. I mean, I like that,
It's a good combo. So ETH had the combination of DATs plus ETFs.
Yeah.
SOL doesn't really have the ETF flows yet. Like we are optimistic we're going to get Q4 SOL ETF, perhaps also staking ETFs, right? But still, it's not going to have BlackRock. But what if it's the meme trade? So we already saw like the meme mania drove SOL to its first all-time high. And of course, it immediately corrected. But another meme season combined with a DAT season, a little more interesting, right?
I mean, Pump doing good helps too. Like you talk about that meme season, like the fact that Pump Fund, just was a tweet right now here, the fact like this is Pump is still only trading about 25% above ICO price and it's still got a long way to go. Sold that coming. Pump Fund streaming sector pie is growing, consistent and overwhelming buyback. Let's kill the zero. And then I just saw this news by Pump Fund. It may have come during the show and I actually love it. Check this out. Introducing Mexi Mondays. We're excited to partner with Mexi to list a new Pump Fund ecosystem coin every Monday.
Wow.
It's time to help grow and accelerate core Pump Fund coins and communities. For week 1, We're proud to list Trencher Broadcasting Company. So on top of that, Pump Fund is going to list a token with it. And by the way, Pump Fund is partners with Bybit, Kraken. Look at who they did the ICO with. Pump Fund has the leverage on every company on earth right now in crypto. Why is this the token you had, Tyler? Like, is it
No,
one of your
what token is this?
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
All right,
Okay, but
it's up 125%. This was a $2 million coin this morning.
But
so I like this idea in theory.
yeah, aside from the whole like I don't know what this coin is either.
Practice. I don't like that they picked a random $2 million coin to list on Nexi because that makes it just feel like it's
unless it's one of their like broadcasters. Yeah, I know what you mean. But aside from that, right? Like you get the point I'm making. Like
yeah, I get the point you're making. They're leaning more into their ecosystem. Let's put it at that right there. They talked about their community fund and buying community tokens. They're leaning heavily into this creator payments, so we can get into that. That's arguably one of the biggest trends happening on chain right now.
Yeah,
is Pump Fund paying creators $12 million in the last week. So
Mando's starting to get some ideas here.
The incentives are just too big, right? Like that's too big to ignore. Like if you're thinking about launching a coin, if you're a serious team thinking about launching a coin, like you're going to do it on Pump right now. Like
I mean, yeah, if you get help with the listing on top of that,
if you're well connected, like there's incentives for you to become a CTO shop and like operationalize CTOing good memes that have decent communities, but they're not really being run well, right? Like there's a lot of opportunities that come from this. And
dude, this is huge. Like launch pads, yeah, Pump Fund. It's not even fair anymore. It's like undisputed.
It's amazing how price action can like flip narratives. Well,
yeah,
it's more than price action, right? Because they also gave back to the creators. I think that was a big part of what's happening as well. Yeah. Traders aren't really necessarily benefiting directly. The other aspect, like let's talk about this ecosystem. I think the other primary FUD around Solana and Solana memes is that traders are going to zero.
Yeah,
and that chart that's been passed around is just a very misleading chart.
Well, there's also a bunch of bots, dude. So that when there's less activity on the chain, like Solana was like full of like, you know.
Go to Adam's page. Actually, I sent you a different tweet of his where he
hold on,
he has a dashboard that filters out by wallets.
Then this is not bad at all.
Yeah, like this basically removes for bots. It has like wallets that are active for more than like a 1 day period. So basically you see the huge run up for Trump. We went from 300,000 wallets briefly past 600,000. Now it's back to 300,000, but there's still 290,000 active wallets, and it leveled out all summer.
There's nothing bad about this. Everyone's going back to school. What do you think the kids are talking about at school, dude? Like dead ass. Like they're gonna like, you know how we always say like, oh, this thing came out, retail got wrecked. Retail always finds a way to come back. Are casinos ever empty, dude? So come on, like people always like all you need is a narrative. Mm-hmm. That's it. And Pump Fund, like the Solana Pump mixed with Pump Fund really going crazy right now. That's all you need, dude. You know? Like Solana goes to $300. You don't think that a bunch of tokens are going to run like crazy? All the meme coins. Let's actually go revisit the more, I don't want to say historical. It's not historical. Sorry. The more, the bigger coins, right? On Sol. How are they doing? The bigger memes.
Pingu was leading memes today. It's up 13%.
God damn. That's
Parkline's up 10%.
Yeah, I saw that. See Solana. So he said Pudgy, Bonk. They're all doing good on the back of that.
I do think Bonk is a little bit of a messier trade now.
Yeah.
Being somewhat tied to the Let's Bonk ecosystem and the Pump competitor. So
let's look at memes, right?
Yeah, pure memes. I mean, it's a very green day. Doge. We kind of buried one of the leads.
This is very good for what we're talking about. Like the whole meme coin season. This is like the leading indicator here. You know what I mean?
So Doge is up
10%.
10% today.
We're talking about a $20 billion coin. Like it's up the market cap of like Farcoin, Bonk, and something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a huge move. So the overall meme market cap has to be up basically 10% today as well.
Probably, yeah. Let's check it out. I'm on here. Let me go back here for you.
We saw one of our favorite quants, Blunts, was saying it's time to bid memes. If you are one who dabbles out on the risk curve, it does seem like it's an interesting meme setup here.
Market cap here. Boom. There you go. Let me pull it up again. Like, let's do it a 1 year.
Oh, that looks good.
Like,
that looks real good.
I see higher highs and higher lows.
We had the blow off top. So basically, yeah. I mean, look. Can you zoom back out to that again?
Yeah, here.
We had the end of Q1 2024 rally. Right, that's when WIF had its big blow off.
This one, right?
Then we chopped down through the end of summer. Then we had the Trump election blow off, where Doge ran. It ended with the Trump coin. Then we fully reversed all that.
Yeah.
And now just grinding back up without really any. Like, what would you even point to? I mean, Pingu has had a nice run during this time. REKT had a nice run during this time.
Pingu, Farcoin was earlier, but yeah.
I mean, it's lower than it was. Right?
You had useless.
Yeah. What's
useless only, I would say. Yeah, what is useless at actually? It was down like 60%. Whoa! What a comeback. Damn.
It's hanging out. That's pretty good. Trolls 200 million. So you've had a handful of new memes pop up, but
look
my
at
point
this,
is it's done this without any real explosive moves. So
man, I really like Troll. I don't have any, but after the show last week, I really like it.
I know, me too.
Community loved our clips. Let me tell you that.
It's a good meme.
It's cool. Like the folks that have it are cool. So you do have a few good memes, dude. How's my Farcoin doing today?
Let's look at it. We haven't been looking at it on a daily basis. So
I had to stop.
We can spend a little. Okay. Ugh. It still doesn't look great.
We're still not, you really got to have a close. Like, you really got to, we got to reclaim around that level,
It's going to take a little while.
It's going to take a little bit.
We're not just going to hockey stick right up to 5. But
what if? Wait, didn't Mando say we have to go to the log chart and then?
Yeah, well, let's find the log time frame that makes this look good. We'll find there's a view here that looks good.
We'll make it look good. What about? Oh, these are some old lines. There's some old lines here on Doge. Yeah, they're still there. They're actually not that bad. This was here, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was looking for this breakout back then. But we retested that level and just bounced back up.
A lot of it depends. Like, I think the other aspect before anyone just like goes crazy and apes into memes, I think you want to see the Bitcoin recline. Like you want Bitcoin above the range.
Yeah, it's right there.
Like if Bitcoin loses 112 and goes back into the 110, so 110 memes aren't going to do anything. But
it would be hilarious if we just do this all September.
That would not be hilarious for me. That's not my ideal September. Like I'll deal with it. I'll still show up.
Well, me neither. But I just think it's funny how everyone says it's over. Like,
it's probably like the favorite scenario.
I just think like, obviously, had the tweet from Onsum saying Gut says we're topped, and then I immediately was like, Gut says we're bottomed as a joke. Nothing against Onsum. I think he's a sharp guy. But I just thought it was funny, right? Because I'm also the permeable of the timeline. But I really I kind of had this thesis the entire cycle, and I talk about this on the show a lot, like the most sideline cycle. And every time, like we've had so many times where people got sidelined and we kept going. Remember when Bitcoin went from like 40K to 70K, then again from 70K to many times, and then when Onsum actually effectively properly called that top, and then but missed that bottom. Everyone got sidelined on that bottom again at like 74K. So it's like, we really are quite. Actually, Mendo's here. There he is. And he tweeted about this morning. Good morning, GM. Bom dia.
Oh, how you doing?
You good?
I'm great.
We're
just traveling.
Actually ooh, very nice. You're back?
Well, I'll be flying tomorrow. I think I actually missed the show tomorrow, but I'll be back from Wednesday.
There we go. We need our quant, dude. We need our quant. Also, we're not getting any luck on ETH, so we need you because when you're here, we need more money. So we need our quant back. But Mando, we're talking about something that you actually tweeted about today. And it's, we were talking about how funny it would be if people get stuck on the sideline again. And you actually tweeted about this as well, like 5 hours ago. Either we topped or 75% of CT is now de-risked and we rally. I mean, how do you feel about this? A core moon, we're looking good this morning. Does it mean we're going to keep looking good tomorrow? We're known to retrace and pump and retrace and pump every 3 days. But how do we feel today?
I think just read through your timeline. I was doing it over the weekend, and I was going through all of my like the traders who I generally follow, and the majority of them were talking about either de-risking or having taken profits, and like there was a few of them coalescing around a few certain trades, like Hype, Pump, ENA, these three. But in general, the tone was that like, oh, I'm not going to round trip all this sort of stuff, and you compare that to, for example, when Bitcoin's breaking through all-time high, and just think about the tone then. And I think that kind of tells you a lot in that when it's breaking through all-time high and everyone's bullish, that's sometimes quite a dangerous moment. Right now, I feel like given everyone's de-risked so much, even if we dipped, I just think you'd get buyers of it. Like you'd have to be some sort of very macro-based sell-off, which I don't see either. And I like the setup here. So it may not, I'm not saying it's going to perform amazingly well in the next like 24 hours or anything like that. And I still think we could chop for September, but I just see limited downside risk. And I continue to like Bitcoin, as I've said. I think the revenue meta is picking up on, certain winners here, which continuing to win. The ones I said before, so Pump, Athena, and Hype, and then you have like maybe some smaller ones in that world of DeFi, things like Aave, Syrup. Like there's a few others like smaller revenue meta ones, maybe even the cards coin that's ripped more recently, and I think the market feels fine. The market feels fine.
Oh, I hadn't seen this tweet, Tyler, but you just mentioned it. Just popped up on my feed. Injecting it in my veins. Oh, I just saw this. God damn. Time to get max allocated to meme coins again, in my opinion, says Blunt's
I
Cap.
mean, Bronson's been saying go long meme coins every single week for weeks. Literally every single week has been the A, B, C, D. We're about to rip. He said about 10 times on Fartcoin.
Yeah.
And it's just gone lower.
Patience pays off. Patience pays off, young Padawan. Patience pays off.
What I would say is that, yeah, like I continue, as I said before, I thought Fartcoin was a good levered long. I didn't really see it go much lower. It's now hanging out at 80, 82. I thought the same with Pengu as well. Like they really had formed pretty strong bottoms over this
Pengu's looking
period.
good.
And there's a couple of others like SPX had done something similar, but particularly some of the Solana ones, Pengu and Fartcoin, that really like, wow, they had very strong bottoms into both of those charts.
Wow. Oh, is that what I think it is? Is that a double cup and handle?
Pengu looks good.
Yeah.
Pengu looks good. They've got a nice.
Well, you mentioned something else: Fartcoin, Pengu, Solana, and you just mentioned useless. We just saw which ripped SPX. Yeah, because we did mention last week how SPX had lost some momentum. It was weird, like it was, and now it just seems to have bounced pretty well as well off the bottom here.
SPX actually didn't form that strong a bottom, I felt like, compared to the other two. The other two just felt like they weren't going much lower than the recent bottoms they put in. They just kind of have been consolidating over that period. So I liked the major Solana memes more than maybe some of the ETH ones. But yeah, I just whenever everyone talks about the market topping, it's like it just feels the arguments feel very loose. It's like we've come so far. It's like I don't see what is your thing that causes us to go lower.
Yeah,
it's like the core. That's the only aspect of the argument that I've seen. It's like, oh, this bull run has started since Bitcoin 15K. It's like, oh, you don't think that's been a great run? But they're not talking about the future setup at all. And I'm seeing some of those tweets where like folks think 4-year cycle, you think Bitcoin gets another 10 to 15% move, they're happy just to sell now and miss that 10%. Like, okay, I understand the logic there. But then what are you going to do? You're just going to sit in the dollar and lose another 10%?
If I recall last cycle, Bitcoin topped and then alt assets like NFT had an insane season. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think that when
6 months after, yeah.
Yeah.
when you get into NFTs and stuff, I feel like that's when you kind of it may be not reaching, but it just feels as though, yeah, I don't think anyone's defining like when the market's top based on NFTs. But I also just think that people are just the tone of what we just spoke about, right? Like Bitcoin is 10% away from all-time high, and everyone is talking about taking profits. That feels like a market that can rally. It's not a market where everyone's going like 10x long meme coins. Everyone's saying it's the top. Like I read through my timeline, I was like, this is just kind of a bit of a joke for the situation we were in. So I think the risk reward is what I put in, or what I put on that tweet, right? Like I think a lot of people have de-risked. A lot of people have de-risked.
Everyone's
It's
de-risked.
been a chop period, and no one wanted to hold stuff through that, and now I think you can get a bit of a chase there if things start to rally.
Yep. It would be I think blow off is when like people risk on after like a 20% move. You know, people don't want to hold through lows. Like it takes a different kind of animal to like just hold through like your memes and all the risk assets at the lows, and you're looking at the chart like fuck. Like it just takes a different level of like of you know, pain and patience to look at that. But anyways, every time we seem to go lower, just some big DAT news. So like Tyler, take us through some of that, because I think DAT news were kind of like the story of the morning today. You talked about the Solana DATs, but also WorldCoin, a bunch of other stuff. No.
Yeah, so Tom Lee's Bitmine, they now hold 2.069 million ETHs. They bought another 200,000 ETH in the past week. They still have 266 million in cash. But the biggest part of their announcement is they made a $20 million strategic investment into 8Co Holdings. That's ticker Octo, OCTO, as part of Octo's $270 million pipe. Octo is going to be a first of its kind WorldCoin treasury co. WorldCoin spiked on this. Go pull up the Octo chart. It's up like 20x. But what is interesting about this to me, is is it really up 30x now? That's possible. I haven't refreshed the price. There's all the talk about like where are you going to get your yield? Why would you buy a Bitmine stock over ETH? Well, now this is like, oh my god, it's up 25x.
I'm gonna check right now on TradingView. Yeah, so it's ticker Octo, right?
He's not just gonna be staking yield. Like now he's talking about actually doing strategic investment. So it's like a bit of a fund, right? So it's like a mix of a fund.
What the heck, dude? What like?
Treasury co.
Look at this thing. I can't even.
Anyone who is holding an Octo stock before today's announcement is.
Dude, what is this? But I've never seen a chart like this in my life. Like, guys,
I didn't know traditional stocks could do this.
Like, what is this thing? Like, am I supposed to even log it? Like, I don't even know how to.
It's at 140 million market cap, it's up 27x. So that means it was at like a $4 million market cap last week. They'll do it. Yeah, it was trading at $1.45 on Friday. It's $41 right now.
Oh man.
I mean, you can make a case this is like a risky play for Bitmine, but this is a part of their moonshot strategy. So Logan was telling me this has been kind of buried in their investor decks for a while. So I actually didn't even read this, but this is a part of their core strategy to use a bucket of their funds to make more of these longer shot investments and ultimately to bring back more capital to buy more ETH. And it looks like that their first moonshot investment's gone quite well.
Wow. So what do we think of WorldCoin here? Like, do we think WorldCoin just runs it back to the highs? Like, isn't WorldCoin, from what I've heard through Grapevine, like it's like super owned by like market makers? Like, isn't the token itself like barely in circulation?
Well, they've got a massive, with in the treasury, right? Like if you look at
I heard it's like 80% plus. No, Mando?
Yeah, if you look at the FTB, it's the current market cap. It's a big discrepancy. Yeah.
Let me see. Hold on.
That's why this has always been a tough trade, is that it's such low float.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've got to
it's-
run.
See, bro. So, I mean, look at that, Tyler.
It's up
Market cap is
65% on the week. It's a huge move. And you've got what, OpenAI raising like 500 billion or something. This is the only way to get crypto exposure, right? To Sam Altman. So the bull case makes sense. And now you've got some treasury codes coming after it as well. The bear side is just, you're just going to keep having tokens unlocked and dumped on your head.
Oh yeah.
The market cap is 20% of the FTV. But
I definitely am not buying that stock. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you zoom out, I mean, go to the 1 year.
On the stock?
I'm still looking at WorldCoin.
Okay. Let me zoom out.
Four in the Trump run.
It went to $12 when it launched.
Yeah, I mean, that super zoomed out doesn't look great. It just looks.
I mean, it could go to $5, right?
But yeah, there could be some room to run. So I would not be short. Let's just say that. But there's probably things you could have a little bit more confidence in, like Hyperliquid. And we should get there in a minute. But round this out, the DAT trade has been, I think, more fudded, more in doubt than it ever has. I'm trying to find the Strategic ETH Reserve site here to see if we can get some updated MNAVs. I think a lot of them are trading at below. Sharplink's at 0.87. I think those numbers are probably a little outdated. Just because they only report once a week on Tuesdays. So we'll get a better number tomorrow. But Bitmine, the leader's at 1.03. Sharplink's at 0.87.
Nuts.
It's not great. And then like MicroStrategy stock has been terrible. And of course, it pumped a bit on Friday, I think, because folks had the hope in that it was going to get included in the S&P. It wasn't. Hood was. AppLovin was. I think one other company. And now Strategy's down 2% today on a day where Bitcoin's up 1% and very green. So like you would expect a levered Bitcoin bet to be green on a day like today, and it's not. And I think that's kind of symptomatic of what's been happening for a good chunk of the year. And there's just upset. Bitcoin's up 20% this year. Strategy's up 10%. So it's underperforming.
It's not great.
And
Hype USDT.
Yeah, it's been rough.
Wow, look at Hype, dude.
Yeah, so Hype hit a new all-time high. So we should talk about this. Only have a few minutes left in the show. The big announcement from them kind of came out of nowhere on Friday. They said that we're going to launch their own stablecoin, USDH. They're going to allow validators to vote on this through this on-chain governance process. I think teams are going to be able to submit proposals and bid on this ticker. I don't know exactly what winning the ticker means for the players who are bidding on it. So I still need to dig into this a little bit more, but overall, they're going to get a stable coin.
Nice.
I think Circle does a good amount of its volume on Hyperliquid, so USDC, which they are now at risk of losing a big share of that to Hyperliquid's own stablecoin, right? Like if they put any incentives around that, or even just a speculation that those who use USDH will be perhaps included in the next airdrop versus USDC, right? Like there's going to be enough even speculation around that to probably move most people over who are trading in USDC on Hyperliquid. So they will be able to get traction on that. That and just continued volumes. Like I'll take a look at the weekly fees here on DeFi Llama. It might take me a second.
Dude, it's the Hyperliquid chart is insane.
It's good. If you just want to make the more pure play revenue trades in crypto, there's only a handful. It's basically Hype, ENA, and Pump, and they're all doing very, very well right now. And
insane.
If you want to take the opposite view, like we talked about the meme bull case that majors run, people are going to want to speculate. Good for memes. The counter to that is maybe folks will be more interested in the true revenue plays. Maybe the revenue coins will take more of that action. in the near future. And I see that side. I think there's probably enough capital for both sectors to run, I think would be my view.
Wow. Just wow.
It's a beautiful ascending wedge.
It's gorgeous.
It's going to keep going.
Got to hang it in the Louvre.
The overhang now is just airdrop 2. And when is that coming? Is that coming in November? But they're buying back their token in such size. Universally positive sentiment. Still the perps leader. I think the other potential bear case for Hyperliquid is Binance being legalized in the US, more widespread legalization of global protocols in the US. Will that cut into Hyperliquid's market share? I don't know if it will or not, but that is something to be aware of.
Yeah. This is really impressive. Huh. I love that. This is wild. What else? Is there anything? We still have some time.
Yeah, let's see what's
roundup. We have so much going on. This is for sure more. So
just nice to see some green on the board. So yeah, Sol's back over 215. Bitcoin's 112.
Dude, we're flying, dude.
So we are moving up a bit.
I know three companies that are making revenues. 2 of them haven't TG'd yet. Yeah. It's called the MYR trifecta. The MYRIAD, YEET, REKT.
Yeah, how was NFL opening weekend? I think I saw some big numbers, kind of universal.
Yeah, it was not bad. I mean, obviously, no, we're not cashy, right? We're not here doing $150 million in a day of volume, but weekend 1 for us was 15 football markets, $110,000 volume, 3,207 trades, 853 unique traders. So it's not bad, like for first weekend. NFL, it's not our forte. It's not the same. Like a lot of these prediction market sports predictors are mostly already on cash and polymer. So it's not like we're like, it's not where we like excel, but I think those are good numbers, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I like it.
You just want people getting into the muscle memory of checking MYRIAD for sports bets. Well,
like
game.
Yeah. Well, like Bunchu said, where we're gonna do better than everybody else is like those fun markets, like this quarterback versus that quarterback, who has the most yards, right? This passing, this wide receiver versus that wide receiver, like who. So I think we're gonna continue to do that. But you know what we did this weekend, Tyler? We launched a really cool market.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Let's talk about that one because I think you guys will love it. So just so y'all know, usually MYRIAD Markets is a 3% buy fee. We have removed our fee from this. So it's 0%. It's all yours, right? It's all for y'all to win. And it's called Up or Down, Tyler. And it's one of the most fun. I mean, there was this organic post by Sen saying it's the best, one of the most fun markets they've seen in a while. It's a pure sentiment market, Tyler. It's literally called Up or Down. There's no resolution. I believe the end date is the end of month because we're running an experience, right? So we're stopping it like at the end of the month, or Tyler, we may never end it. And it's just up or down. So this market is a social experiment to gouge social sentiment. To ensure fair playground for all, there will be no trading fees charged for this market by MYRIAD. This market is trading only and will never be resolved towards either option. So proceed at your own risk here, of course, but it's kind of like a to be or not to be, up or down, pure sentiment, almost like a perps market,
Yeah, like my first read is like, is this the first ever like meme prediction market where the market itself is a bit of a meme, right? It's just going to trade on sentiment.
Yeah.
And
I think it is the first of its kind.
I haven't seen anything like this.
Look at the resolution source. It says you. And people are loving it. Like people already, commenting on it and have their opinions. We've done $60,000 worth of volume as soon as it launched. I wouldn't be surprised at seeing this make 7 figures. Like, and there's no fee, y'all. You guys should definitely go and play. But I just like it. I think it's
is this our new fear and greed index? Like, there's a lot that can happen from this too, right? Like,
this is true.
How are people feeling? Anyone who does play in this market doesn't even understand exactly what they're doing, right? Like, it is a sentiment gauge. There is no resolution criteria. It's not going to resolve. So you need to understand.
Yeah,
this is a fun one.
It's just, I think it's awesome. We tested it on points only first. and there was a ton of points traded on it. And now we're testing it on USDC, and so far the people really love it. That's actually why we're here. Let's revisit some of these markets. This one has been nuts, Tyler. This Bitcoin one we keep talking about. So we didn't hit 105. So now it's back. The sentiment's back to like towards 125.
Yeah, we're like, we're not square in the middle yet, but we're close. I guess 115 is the middle.
This one's great. What
I
else
like
do we have?
125. It's another good market sentiment market for sure.
I like this because, yeah, exactly. You get the sentiment. I mean, people still think 105 before 125 for what it's worth.
The card market was kind of the shorts took kind of a bad beat there.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Because it hit 30 cents for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Resolved, yes. And now it's back in the range.
That one was insane. And it happened like really quickly, right? I think
Yeah, super quick Saturday morning pump and then like straight back down.
That was crazy. Dude, that Solana all-time and a year now is 50-50. It was mostly a no for the longest time. Look at this chart. It's beautiful. I like it. I like it. You know?
Like yes on that.
The troll one. Oh, we launched a troll market. Hey, for all troll friends. Look at that one. 50-50. 10 cents to 30 cents. What is it trading at?
I think Troll's right at like 190, I think. So it's like right in the middle.
Yeah, it is. 1850. That's hilarious.
I mean, that chart kind of looks like a token that could kind of chop in this range for a little while, for sure.
It's like probably there and then there and then there and then there. Like it's gonna be a fun one to follow. There's some fun stuff in here. Look at that. I like it. I saw this Apple. I love this iPhone market. A lot of people are betting on it. And then I think those are the fun ones. Oh, that's fun. BTC above 105K.
Yeah, big Monday night game. Hometown Bears play tonight.
Who?
Vikings. I think we're underdogs on MYRIAD. Yeah.
Who do you got?
I like the Bears to win the home opener tonight. Definitely.
It's really ironic for you to be a Bears fan.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't fit the brand. You know.
It is a personal struggle. But at least then you can be happy if the Bears are having a rough season. There's the silver lining.
I love that. No, there's a lot of fun markets on prediction markets right now. You guys should definitely check it out. This Easy Clemente challenge is cracking me up because Easy's just kicking his butt.
Yeah, Clemente's looking a little rough there. Yes.
He
has some very questionable coins in his.
I think they have a website, right? Well, he has Troll in there, which was essentially a good pick. But then
Troll saved him.
Troll is saving him. Oh wow, he's actually up. No, 24 hours. Sorry. Oh no, he's down 35%.
Not great. What is this bottom token on here?
Dockers XBT. Like what the fuck?
Dockers XBT and a 5 token. Clemente.
What is it?
I have no idea what that is. I cover this market full time. Easy went with a very like standard. Like
easy one easy.
Yeah. It's kind of easy mode. I
mean, in his
7%. And then Clemente just went like full.
He's losing on Litecoin. Yeah.
When does this end?
End of the month.
I don't know. There's like
no. Sorry, not end of the month. Not end of the month. I love how they put PO here. The Bitcoin benchmark. Yeah. Bitcoin only. Bitcoin. I think it was a 30-day challenge. Oh no, tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. So Clemente is done. Yeah, Clemente's gonna win. Unlike if it was going the full month of September, I would say Clemente still has a few outs just with Troll and
Uranium, Kabu, Damn, Clemente.
Man, I can't believe the bag is only up 7%. I would have guessed ENA and Hype and Pump were up more than that.
Well, the thing is, when they started the challenge, then everything dumped like hardcore in August, right? So that was like even Pump like went super low, right?
Just another sign that how much more room there is to run.
Yeah.
Right. Like this is not euphoria, folks.
Not at all.
Like a bag of all the majors that have been running. These are the top performers in crypto, basically. ENA, Hype, and Pump. And they're up 7%.
Even Link, right? Like Link was like whatever happened to Link Marine? Like Mando was all over that.
I think it still probably has some upside, but it's
where's our we're almost September 10th. Oh, this one's getting interesting again here.
What is the link at?
Yeah, what is some kind?
I'm trying to pull it up here 1 second. It's at 23. So you need a 10% move.
Yeah, we're going off of Binance. So Binance got at what? Yeah, $23. You need about a
It looks
10%.
like some of the hype has worn off a little bit, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, Mando stopped talking about it, so.
The other, I know we'll do we gotta do YEET. The other
we do.
story was World Liberty Fi is up like 30% from when they blacklisted Justin Sun. So if you longed the Justin Sun blacklist, you did quite nicely for yourself.
Who would have thought that counter trading CT again on here would have won? Like, you know what I mean? It was at 16 cents, dude. It was like down only. Of course it's gonna fucking.
That was a hard chart to buy, though. I understand not wanting.
Yeah. You know who bought it though and called it?
Who?
Our top subscriber, AI Rev.
Oh, what a guy!
Publicly on the timeline again.
Yeah,
Favorite whale. There you go. He got it. All right, Charlie. Let's give some money away. I want to play some Lamb Chop. Do I have time to play Lamb Chop? Hold on, because I did drag it. Oh, I have time. Perfect. Okay, perfect. All right. Charlie. Let's play some Lamb Chop. Wow, another 100 subs. Dude. Holy shit. Same time I'm mentioning him, I go to the WhatsApp chat and I see, dude, I appreciate you, man. Hey, I want to see some thank you, Aaron. Hey, y'all better be following him on the timeline because honestly, he's a sharp motherfucker, man. I didn't realize he made all these calls in public, Tyler, but he does. I made Taylor watch the first time I tail him just lose. You know what I mean? Like he wins like 20 of them, and then one time I tail him, it's gonna go down. Shout out to AI Rep. So make sure y'all follow him. All right, chat. Let's give away some money. Krylox. Congratulations. KRYLOX. Krylox 7. Are you here? Ooh, looks. Did the chat function breaking out on the side? All right. Let me go and kick directly. Krylox. We should get AI Rev on this guest. We may as well just come and hang out. We should actually. Krylox, yeah, he's here. He's here. Actually, we could do like a trade focused one with AI Rev because you're a sharp trader. May as well just get someone on like that.
If he's into it, yeah.
Fuck yeah. I mean, Rev, if you're in, you have my Telegram. Hit me up. All right, Krylox, you're here. Should we take him to the lamb chop?
Let's do it.
All right, Krylox, you know the rules. Congratulations, you already made $500. Let's play some lamb chop with you. Basically, tell us to which tile you want us to go and what difficulty. Easy, medium, hard, very hard, death wish. Let us know, and then we'll take you straight there. There you go, 250. Difficulty, easy, medium, hard, very hard, death wish. Let us know, and then we shall take you there. Do you guys see him type?
I'm not seeing, no.
I've seen him say he's here.
The comments are like not loading or what, but I don't see them.
Fuck, hold on, let me go on Degenz directly. Yeah, easy, and then to where? Go to like 450. All right. Tyler, you ready? Easy.
I respect the call because Lamb Chop has been so brutal lately. Like this.
So let's say we'll stop him here if he makes it here.
All right,
and then after this, we'll let him decide if he wants to keep going. All right, let's go. Oh, I don't have the sound on because I'm not on. I didn't switch browsers. All right, guys. Well, you'll have to listen. Oh, this is a good run. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Hold on. There. Okay. Dude, we're on a good run.
Looking good.
You're looking good, Krylox. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go, Krylox? You're looking good. You're looking good. Hold on. One more. He says one more. All right. Dude, this is a barn run, Krylox. This is a barn run, Krylox. This is a... What? Wait, he said one more earlier, so I'm not going to go yet. Krylox, you let us know. Oh, he said, damn. He's like, hold on, that was earlier. That's the old comment. I don't know. Like, why is someone... No. Don't put it on me. Don't put it on me. Don't put it on me. I'm not doing this.
Here, Cash. Oh,
yeah.
Everyone who's not him is saying what to do. This is terrible.
What should he do?
Krylox, we need an answer. All right, go Trex. Come on, get it. Come on. Come on.
Yes. We're back. We're back. We're so fucking back. We're so back. We're so fucking back. Remind you that you have another run after that. Oh my God.
He says I'm out. All right.
He's out. All right, let's cash him out. So 650. Congratulations. Oh, that's not a bad cash out. You would have made 925 max. That's actually a great cash out.
Very good cash out.
650. So you're already at 1150 for the day, Krylox. Now, do you want us to go straight to the tracks here or what? Dope win. Dope win. Congratulations. You already made $1,000. $1,100. There you go. So you get another run. Go for it. To the tracks. All right. All right, Krylox. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go. Let's go. Let me put the music on for the spaces. All right. 250. Boom. Let's go. Straight to the tracks. To the tracks. To the tracks. To the. Oh, all right. Jesus Christ. All right. Fuck this. Wow. Well, there's that. Well, that's all she wrote.
Nice
1150.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad. Well, Krylox then. What a sharp better. You know, decided to call it when it was almost time to call it. That's that. Well, Tyler, I'll see you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the episode of FOMO Hour on REKT Radio. Let's go.